I wanna see you twerk. I throw a little money if you twerk. I don't really think you can twerk. Twerk. If you broke, go to work. Make that big booty twerk. Make that big booty.
If you're interested in seeing how I created this purple and blue eye look, then keep on watching. Alright, so I did my eyebrows off camera in another video that I will be posting. So if you want to know how I do my eyebrows, you can go watch my last video. So when I want to do eyeshadow, I'll prime my eyes with the same concealer that I use to conceal my eyebrows. So I'll just take this, put it all over my eye. Just take the same concealer brush and just blend that out. Okay, now I'm going to take some translucent powder. I'll use my Laura Mercier one. And just take any, eyeshadow brush. And just set that concealer that I just put on my eye so that my shadow don't crease. So I do have more expensive brushes, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to use some brushes that are very affordable. You can even get them at Dollar Tree, Walmart, Dollar General, but they're these Wet n Wild eyeshadow blending brushes. They're really, really good, and they get the job done for $1, okay? So I'm going to be going for like a purpley blue type of eye look today. So anytime you do eyeshadow, you want to start with a transition. So I'm going to take this Morphe 35 palette. It's kind of beat up. I just ordered a new one. Don't laugh at me. But I'm going to take this color right here as my transition shade. It's close to my skin tone. It'll be that little connector from my eyeshadow and my concealer. So take some of that, and I'm going to put that right under my brow bone. Okay, so then my next color is gonna be something that's gonna tie into my whole entire look. So since my main color will be purple, you don't want to use like just purple. You want to add colors that complement with purple. So for my next shade, I'm gonna use a pink. So I'm gonna take this Morphe 35B palette, and I'm gonna take this pink shade right here. Grab some of that. Oceans. Okay, so now do you see how these edges are crazy? I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that I used with my transition color, and I'm gonna take some more of that and just blend out the edges of this pink so it looks less harsh. Now when doing this, you may have lost some of the color from the pink, so you just go back in and add more under where you blended it out at. So I don't want to add more way up here because I just blended that out. So I'm going to add more like right in the middle so that I don't have to go back in and re-blend it. I'm just going to put it on in circular motions just to bring some of that color that I took away right back. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. It may get a little messy, but you'll clean that up with a makeup wipe later on, so don't worry about the shadow that you get down here. Okay, so now I'm gonna take another clean brush and I'm gonna add purple now. So I'm gonna take that same 35B palette. I'm gonna take this purple right here. It's my favorite purple, that's why I'm hitting pan. I need to get a new palette, but it could wait. I'm gonna take that purple. You hear me tapping off the excess. You can blow off the excess, it really doesn't matter, but I'm gonna take that purple right next to that pink shade. I'm gonna like split it in half, so half of my top will be pink and half of it will be purple. You see I'm not going too high because I still want that pink to show up top, but I am connecting it to that pink color. And like I said, to make your shadow color show up, you just want to pack it on. Just pack it on. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. So now I'm going to cut my crease. Cutting your crease is just that half moon kind of effect that you see people doing. And you do that with concealer. So I'm going to take that same concealer that I used to prime my eye. Take that same flat concealer brush that I used to clean up my eyebrow. And okay, this is difficult, and I wouldn't be upset at yourself if you can't get it in the first try, but I'm gonna try to go as slow as I can just to help you guys out. So what I like to do is to squint my eye a little, and usually a cut crease should be on the crease. You see where my crease is at, but I want my shadow to be a little higher than that, so I'm gonna go above my crease. So I'm going to start in the inside. I'm going to drag my product up. So the pink and the purple that we use are our background colors. So it doesn't matter if you cover those colors up because it's just going to be the shadows that are behind the crease color. So don't cover the whole top of it up. Just have a little, you know, out to still show. So basically, I'm just going a straight line. Not a straight line necessarily, I'm just creating that half moon shape. I'm going to take more of this concealer just to make my line more precise. Notice I didn't go all the way down simply because I'm going to be adding a shadow at the end, so I kind of stopped it so I have room to put shadow right there. So I'm going to take my concealer brush and just blend that purple shadow into the end of my concealer, just so I don't have like a harsh line. So I'm going to pat my concealer into that shadow. I didn't set the crease because when you set it and then put eyeshadow over it, it sometimes gets a little like patchy or cakey, so I just leave my concealer a little damp. So I'm going to be taking this JLarue Cosmetics pigment in the color Purple Haze. It's like a real light holographic-y looking purple. See? I don't want to spill it. And I'm going to put that as my lid color. Now I'm going to have, I think, 2 lid colors. So first, I'm just going to take a flat eyeshadow brush to apply that pigment shade. Now pigments are simply just loose eyeshadows. You know how eyeshadows come pressed like in a little circle? Pigments are just loose, powdery eyeshadows. So I'm going to take that and place it in the front of my cut crease. I'm going to try to take a smaller brush just so I can get closer to the top. It worked. So maybe when you want to get to the top of your cut crease, just take a more smaller, precise brush so that you don't go outside the lines, which I should have did from the jump. But I'm still learning just like you guys are learning, so I'm not afraid to make mistakes and then fix them. Alright, so now that I got that on, I'm going to take this ColorPop pressed powder shadow. This blue color, I forgot the name of it. A clean brush and take some of that blue and add that right next to that purple and drag it into the second color, just so that you don't have like one color and another color. They'll just blend together. Take more of that blue. Alright, so now I'm going to add the third lid color, which is going to be a navy blue. I'm going to use that same Morphe 35B palette. I'm going to take this navy blue right here for my corner and just pop that in the corner. Do the same to the other side. Alrighty, so I'm done with my eyes. Now I'm gonna add some eyeliner and lashes, but first I just want to clean up all the fallout that has happened. So I'm just gonna take makeup wipe and just clean up any shadow that has fallen. Now now I'm going to take my NYX matte liquid liner. And I'm going to apply some eyeliner to my eye. Right now I'm just lining my eyes with the NYX matte liquid liner. And then you're going to see me put some lashes on. I'll insert what kind of lashes that I used right now. Now that I'm done with my eyes, I'm going to do my face. Being that I already made a video on how I do my face, I'm just going to go pretty fast for this part. And then I'm going to prime with the Smashbox Radiance Primer Photo Finish. So just pop that over here. But now I'm just going to take some concealer that's closer to my skin tone and conceal the top of my brows. So I use a flat brush just because it makes it easier to paint the concealer on. So I'm just going to take some of that, start from the front, and just drag that along. And then you want to just brush it up just so it's easier for you to blend it. I'm going to do the same to the other. So then I'm going to just blend that out with my Flawless Concealer brush. And I'm just going to put that navy blue shade that we use just right underneath my waterline. White eyeliner or black eyeliner? Black. Now I'm just gonna take this MAC Fix Plus setting spray. Spray that all over my face. Then I'm gonna take this ColorPop lipstick in the color Teeny Tiny. I don't line my lips. You can if you want, but I just don't feel like it's necessary.